going to be happening to each and one of us, and it is. And that is a slow personal Armageddon, a personal awakening, a personal coming back to awakening out of being asleep and being programmed and thinking, just running on fear, fear, fear of survival, looking good, I look bad, being able to be manipulated by people, by them yanking your chain or poking at your subconscious, and the archons and the global elite and all them, and Satan behind that, if you believe it, have been able to control all the humans because we have been fearful. So as you are going to conquer this fear in yourself and bring in the glory, the beauty, the power, these energies in your literal physical body, in this very body, in this very moment, in this very personality, me, me, am an expression of God's source. The rest is theory land. Theory land is what it is. It's like going to Disneyland. It gives me a headache. But that's why I teach, and what I'm interested in is the inner body awakening. Feel your own inner energies. Start processing the ones that are stuck and old. Give yourself a break. I am giving birth to myself. I love myself. Birth is a messy process. There's some fear and some sweating and some howling and some screaming going on the way we've done it. Now we're going to learn to do it easier and easier, but right now that's where humans are at. So as you're giving birth to your new self, there might be some screaming, sweating, some fear, some ecstasy, some orgasm, some love, some gratefulness, your heart opening, all of the above. Give yourself leeway for that. Say, yes, I am giving birth to myself. I love myself. I'm important enough now that I am willing to go through this, because I'm going to tell the truth is here. God says, angels say, when you give birth to yourself, that is the most powerful, helpful thing you can do to help the angels, to help God. Just the same way, if your child creates themselves being a successful, beautiful child, that feeds mommy's heart the most. Well, if you do that for yourself, you're feeling daddy and mommy God's heart the most. It's a fact. And you'll also be helping the anthropomorphic field of everyone else. They will watch you and feel that frequency vibration in the morphic field of the whole planet, and that is the biggest encouragement you can do. Bigger than what Teresa did, Mother Teresa over there, saving all the dying poor people. It's more important for Mother Teresa to wake up and become the full, glowing, powerful soul she really is than to do all that work. Now, it may have been perfect, exactly what she needed to do. I don't know that. But in the new model, the more you express your power, your beauty, your love, you are automatically adding to the soup of humanity. So being divinely selfish is very, very, very important. It is the first suggestion. Be divinely selfish. God, show me, let me be authentic with myself. What do I really want to do? And know for a fact that you doing that, you will be feeding everyone around you that wants that too. So know that your own divine selfishness is the most holy, sacred thing you can do. Me healing myself, taking care of my knitting, my backyard, my body, my emotions, my work, exactly what I'm here to do, what I feel up to do, that is the most holy thing you can do. Because you will naturally fill up with love. And when the cloud is full of water, what does it have to do? It has to rain. So when you fill up with God and fill up with natural love, you will have to share it naturally with the world. But you won't be draining yourself doing it. This is the new model. The old model was twisted with the Jesus image, and that's not the reality of what really went on, where he has to drain his blood for everyone else and become weak and nothing. That is not the model. Never has been. It has been a falsely taught model in order to control people and drain people of their energy by the archons, the fake, Illuminati people that run the world. There are archons behind them and the bigger entities behind them, the fifth dimensional dark wizards, if you want to call them that, which they do exist. They've done that on Earth. They've wanted to promote those religions so they can drain your energy. They want to create massive, multiply as many babies as possible so we can feed on the babies. I have a client right now, young Mormon girl, beautiful sweetheart, and she was totally kicked out by her new stepfather, blah, 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 whatever went on, and it's not all their fault. But she's off being a stripper, you know, in this environment. She's like this young soul fragment being fed on by this world. And those religions want to create massive bodies so they can feed on them. But they can only do that if we succumb to that guilt. Take care of yourself first. Make your own connection to God's source the most important thing first. And then all this other stuff will come your way. Now, when at first you do it, if you've been stuck in the other way, you're going to have some screaming stuff coming at you saying, you're selfish, you're selfish, you're selfish. You're going to have to walk through that. I am giving birth to myself. I am giving birth to myself, and I'm going to experience wonderful freedoms, awakenings, feeling the grasp like I never have. You're just going to have happiness for no reason. One of the signs of God is happiness and play and goofiness and sort of mischievous fun for no reason. But the mind and the old programming is going to torture you. At times, it's going to make you feel like crap and feel really guilty for wanting to take care of yourself.
Great. Thank you so much, Tobias.
Thank you, Christy. And I can feel your journey. And so re-listen to this. Give yourself a break. I'm giving birth to myself. It's not going to be pretty all the time. It's going to be, you know, all those feelings of, what did I do? My old life was so much easier. You're going to have that stuff. And again, we're not promoting suffering. We're not promoting pain. We're not promoting that you have to go into that. Remember, you're also going to have massive fun, new levels of experiencing and feeling better along the way. But you're going to have a period of going back and forth. Receive it. Receive that appreciation for yourself. This is going to be a huge teaching, like I said, in the future on the planet, that souls are going to learn that I have to love, accept, live in my own skin, be my own person, because that is the only place that I can experience the massive beauty of all of creation around me. No one else can do it for me. They can help, support, hold sacred space, encourage me, help me a little bit, carry my backpack for a while, but eventually I have to actually live through my own soul and experience the universe through my own soul. And if that's the case, I'm going to have to learn to appreciate my own vehicle, which is me. I have to appreciate my own vehicle. Yeah. Beautiful. Love it. Full divine breath, tree of life meditation as you're out walking this week or just doing stuff. Just occasionally, if it sneaks up on you, start breathing. When you're noticing your breathing, feel the tree up through your head and the roots down through your tailbone, and feel yourself breathing heaven and sky into the earth and being the conduit that we are as human beings. Thank you for trusting me, and thank you for thinking it's worthwhile listening or gleaning something helpful from it. Makes me feel good, and the exchange always feels good. I think there's some good info in there. So I'll send out the replay. I think I got it recorded either tomorrow or on Tuesday. Thank you. Love. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Love you all.
Thank you.
Love you all.
Good night.